was her mother, who refused to take "we don't know" for an answer.
As a little girl, Marissa was very bold. She wasn't afraid of anything or anybody.
Marissa was a very bright, intelligent little girl who was always eager to be involved with whatever was going on.
But when Marissa turned 12, her mother Gail began to notice a disturbing change.
She started complaining of abdominal pain. She would vomit sometimes. She continuously was complaining about these stomach aches.
I would always go to school, and a couple hours later I'd get a stomach ache and my mom would have to come get me.
I didn't think anything of it. I just figured she was saying, I have a stomach ache, so she can maybe try and get out of going to school or something.
She kept complaining more and more and more. So finally I did take her to the doctor, and they examined her, and they said that everything was fine. There was no problem. Then a couple weeks later she'd complain again, and I would take her back to the doctor, and they examined her and basically said that, everything was normal and everything was fine.
But for Marissa, things were far from fine.
She started also having headaches.
She would pretty much be immobile. I mean, it was just literally like somebody was just, sticking little needles inside her head.
I had taken her to the doctor for that, and he told me that he felt that she possibly had migraine headaches. He said that he would give her migraine medication and that, that would be fine.
They didn't help at all, and it was worthless.
Then, Marissa's headaches became more intense and were accompanied by dizziness. Concerned, Gail took Marissa back to the doctor.
I felt that some testing should be done just to make sure that there's no other problem causing these headaches. And it was at that point that he ordered a CT scan of the head.
Marissa's doctors said the scan showed no abnormalities, but Gail wanted another opinion.
Since I work in a hospital, I had asked one of the radiologists that I work for if he would look at it for me.
The radiologist noticed some slight bulging at the base of Marissa's skull, so he did Gail a favor and ordered an MRI. But the results were normal.
And so we just kind of forgot that idea and just kind of went on.
Still, the headaches and nausea continued to wreak havoc in Marissa's life.
She tried to continue to go to school, but she would get extremely ill, and I'd have to go pick her up and take her home. The teachers were getting very annoyed with me because they felt that I was catering to her. I felt like I couldn't worry about what anybody else thought. I couldn't worry about what the doctor said. I knew there was something wrong.